Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. Okay, now let me start with part 5 of the story, The Rat Trap. In the previous video, I concluded with this thing that the owner of the iron mill, he had come for his night round and he noticed this rat trap peddler sleeping near the furnace with his hat on one side of his head. And when he removed his hat in order to see his face, though it was not very clearly visible, the iron master mistook the man as one of his old acquaintance, Niels Olof, and he was very happy to find Niels Olof. He was meeting him after a long time, so he was overjoyed to see him, and he said, "Oh, you, Niels Olof." And when he minutely or carefully observed the appearance of Niels Olof, he was very surprised. He was taken aback, you can say. Because the rat trap peddler was wearing torn clothes, tattered clothes, in a very poor condition, dirty. This thing did not come in the mind of the ironmaster, that why Niels Olof was wearing such clothes. But he, you can say, he thought on his own that maybe the man was passing through a very difficult phase of his life. That's why he was wearing such clothes. So without giving Niels Olof any chance to explain his condition, why his condition was such, the man, he was told him that he was very happy to see him there. Now, on the part of the rat trap peddler, what was his reaction? He recognized the ironmaster, and he knew very well that that man was a stranger for him. He had never seen him before. He was not knowing who he was. Now think about us. Suppose a man all of a sudden one day comes to you on the road and calls you by another name, and you are not that person. What will you do? You will obviously tell the person that he is mistaken, isn't it? That is what in normal circumstance, this is the way we are going to behave. But here, the rat trap peddler, though he understood that the ironmaster was mistaken, he did not try to correct him. He did not tell him that he was mistaken. Why? He thought that since the ironmaster had mistaken him as his old friend, as his old acquaintance, and could see that his old acquaintance, his old friend, was in a very poor condition, he might take pity on him. He might pity him, feel sympathetic towards him, and with the intention to help him, what he might do, he can give him some money. The man needed money badly. He was very poor, had no money with him. So he thought that let him remain in his whatever he was thinking, let him think so, because in that case there was some chance for him to get some monetary help which he badly needed. Now this was something wrong that was done by the peddler. Peddler knew it. There was no other intention of him. He simply wanted to get monetary help. Understood? That is why he did not correct the ironmaster, and he made him think that he was his old acquaintance Nils Olof. But the rat trap peddler got alarmed when, instead of simply giving him some money, the ironmaster offered him to come with him to his house. The peddler got alarmed, was afraid to do so. When the ironmaster asked him why was he in that condition, the rat trap peddler said that because he was passing through very bad times. There was some bad moments that happened with him. That's why he was in such condition. And the way the ironmaster was talking with him, rat trap peddler could understand that the ironmaster had mistaken him as a person who was working in the regiment. As a captain, he had mistaken him. Okay. Now, the ironmaster wanted him to come to his manor house. Now, what is a manor house? A manor house is a large house in a countryside. Countryside means village. A very large house, very big house. Ironmaster offered the rat trap peddler to come with him to his house. Now the man got alarmed, because when you are guilty of something, then you are afraid that the other person might come to know about it, and then you might get caught. So he was now alarmed. He said no. He refused. He refused to go with him. Why did he refuse? It was a good opportunity. The question might arise in your mind that the rat trap peddler was a vagabond. He had no house to live. And this rich man was offering him to go to his house. He had mistaken him as his friend. He could have taken advantage of his mistake. Then why was he refusing? He was refusing because of this, that he was afraid that if the ironmaster informs the police or any other authority and comes to know about his stealing, then what will happen? He will straight away land in jail, and he did not want to land in jail under no circumstance. Understood? So he refused to go with him. The ironmaster kept on pressing, made repeated requests, but repeatedly he denied his request and was not ready to go with him. Alright? The ironmaster, on the other hand, thought that the peddler was hesitating, maybe because of his poor get-up, because of his poor dress. Maybe he was thinking, what will the ironmaster's wife and other family members think about him when they will see him in that poor condition, in that poor dress? He thought so. But in order to take him into his confidence, he was telling that he need not worry about anyone in his house, the ironmaster. He was telling the rat trap peddler that he need not be worried about anyone in his house, because there was no one in the house except he and his eldest daughter. Okay, he and his eldest daughter was there at the house only, and no one else was there. So he need not worry about the other people. His wife was dead, and it was now, the day was only 2 days away from Christmas. So the iron master said to the rat trap peddler to come with him, go to his house, because he wanted to spend Christmas with him. The iron master said that he wanted to celebrate Christmas along with him. That is why he was requesting him to go to his house. The rat trap peddler was still not convinced. He was still afraid that he might get caught. So he turned down the repeated invitations, the repeated requests of the iron master, and he did not go to his house with him. Finally, the iron master gave up. Alright student, this is the end of part 5.